when she was speaking, she indicated the challenges and the anxiety. And also, it happened that the topic was going up and down. And when I looked at the program yesterday, I was like, wow, and what is this now? But anyway, it's not a big deal, because the topic as you see it according to the program is vast, broad, and it doesn't tell exactly what is it that needs the change that is expected. But the first communication that we had is what the director has alluded to, that if there is a challenge of wellness in the family of young adults, which may not necessarily be the challenge in the young adults, but a challenge that is there in the youth, in the PML, in the PWL. And if you listen to the news, I have learned something very painful, or something that is not so good for our society and our community, and also for our children, because they are thinking it's a play, it's something to enjoy, yet is bringing devastating results to the family. I learned from the health practitioners that vaping is killing a lot of our young people. While they will argue, there is nothing wrong with vaping, but this is the thing that is killing them. There is something that is beyond that vaping, which as parents and as adults and as pastors and spiritual leaders, we need to find out exactly what is it that will make these people to want to be so very much excited despite the dire consequences by the substances that are found in those kind of activities. Now, we wish to be talking about wellness, mental wellness. We cannot talk about wellness while we have not talked about the illness. And then that means there is a disorder that has to be put in order. There is a disorientation that needs to be put back to orientation. Might also be a deconstruction that needs to be reconstructed. The topic is broad in itself. When I was doing psychology, we had the whole book dealing with behavioral disorder. Now, in this 30 minutes, one has to talk about that. It's only, I don't know if it's even a tip of an iceberg, but the little that I'm going to share will help us, I believe. When we talk mental disorder, there is that which they call clinical depression, where we have severe, which is major depression, and then we also have minor depression. You have seen people who were very well for most of their lives, and all of a sudden, they don't talk. They don't go to places. They don't laugh. Their walk has changed. They can just cry. For women, it may be sometimes after birth. Giving birth to a new life, it's a good thing. But the process that goes on with that birth might bring depression. And that needs some kind of help so that they can come back to their normal senses and also love the child. Sometimes it's when the woman has stayed in an abusive relationship for a very long time, and now the system collapses. Now they are just like a zombie. They can't think, they can't do anything for themselves. And the clinical psychologists and the psychiatrists try to stabilize the situation by putting them on medication. Maybe also putting them in the hospitals. In Polokwane, we have Unicare. They are fortunate if they go to Unicare and come back and they are normal again. But few of them come to their normal self, while few of them, they can engage themselves in daily activities, but you can see that their behavior has changed seriously so. Then we also have anxiety, which I observed with the director this week. It can happen because of positive things that are supposed to unfold in one's life. Going for an interview, going for a new job, having been elected in a new position, and having to host the rally for the first time. These are good things, but they cause this person to be anxious as to, will it be successful? What will happen? Will the attendance be enough? Will the program run as it's expected to? Will it reach the standard that people are expecting? So when we were coming this side, we were commenting, the attendance is so good. And I could feel the relief in her voice that at least if the attendance is good, maybe the unfolding program will also be a good one. Anxiety may also be caused by negative experiences that are happening in the person's life. Wondering if one has lost a spouse, will they be able to carry on with life without the spouse? Or something that has happened in their life which is deep-seated in their mind and they are unable to go forward. So they become anxious. They are afraid. They always worry about even little things in their lives. They are nervous, they become restless, and sometimes, when you go for an interview, that stress that comes, and sometimes you are supposed to speak and you are trembling instead of going to the point. That is anxiety. Then the third one is bipolar. Hey, are you patient of bipolar? I've been talking about the others and you never responded. But when I talk of bipolar now, with bipolar, the mood swings drastically, extreme to the left, and shouting, short-temperedness, all that is negative. And the mood can swing positively